Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to Big Derf Gaming. It's Big Derf, and today we're here with something different. It's Invisible Ink. I've already played through this game, but it's procedurally generated, so we can just, run it back. This is a turn-based, for those who don't know, this is a turn-based stealth game. It's not a turn-based shooter. It's not, it's not XCOM. It's very, very different, despite being, turn-based, grid-based, Make sure the DLC is on. Anyway, this game is, holy shit, I'm gonna let this play.
Get to the main server, collect the data, and get out. No detours.
Copy that, Central.
Proceeding to target. Insertion was clean. Alarm level holding steady. We need to get to the third floor. We can make our way to the server room from there.
Any chatter on the comms?
Negative. It's silent on all frequencies.
They should have detected us by now.
Receiving priority wireless transmission.
They're onto you. Get out! Get out of there!
HQ compromised. We're going to need an extraction. I've got Incognita. Deckard and International are on their way.
Get to the roof. I'll cover you. Go!
Decker, how long till extraction?
30 seconds.
Get us out of here. We've got work to do.
So yeah, the game gave me options for sound and music, but as soon as the cutscene started, I realized it did not give me an option for cutscene, so I knew that was going to be loud. So we're playing Invisible Ink today because I wanted something that was different than the other thing on the channel right now, Torment. And this is a game where I want to do some sort of deeper content on. So I wanted to make sure I had a nice bit of, I had played it recently before I start making big proclamations, and I've refreshed myself and have a nice recent setup of what happens, so I'm not oh no, this game goes like this and just be totally wrong.
Shalem is good at... Even with the brain damage, Banks is one... Colette? I found Decker living in a bottle after his termination. He's cleaned up since then, but I keep eyes on, just to be sure. The 20th century thing is an unfortunate affectation, but I'm not paying him for his fashion sense.
Okay, they were playing, so I'm playing Invisible Ink because generally there's not a lot of talking. It's kind of the opposite of Torment, where I'm just reading. So this gives me something else to do. I can talk about the gameplay a lot more, which the design of this game is just fantastic. So we're going to discuss that. And just cool, super fun game. And it's a great excuse to play it again. So I figured I'd share it along. See if we can have a good time together here. So, for this,
Shalem is good at covering his
There's
tracks.
a lot of cool stuff.
I found Decker living in
options,
International. Shalem. Colette.
I'm just gonna
International is one of the best
Decker and
all-round
International.
operatives I've ever seen. But she's held back by an unfortunate abundance of social concern. If used correctly, she's the bedrock upon which you can build a winning team. Just don't ask her about the plight of the global proletariat.
I'm gonna start with these two, and then I'm just gonna. And I'm gonna start with the basic programs too. I'm just gonna start with everything basic because I'm not, well, I've played this game. I'm not gonna assume everybody watching has, and it's just. Oh, there is a option to mute Central's commentary. Oh, baby. Okay. But just this way. So if you've never played, you get to enjoy like the base experience here. I will definitely get access to some of these other people, though, and, during the game. It's 2074, and corporations rule the world with brutal efficiency. They hit you hard, and now you're on the run. You need to strike back, but you'll never win by force. Keep your agents alive with stealth and cunning. Raid the core facilities for tools and support. Prepare your team for the final showdown. The odds are stacked against you. You will fail repeatedly. But each time you will learn more about your adversaries, and every restart generates a new world of dangers and opportunities. You have a rough job ahead of you, operator. Don't let us down. Hopefully we won't fail. I've played the game before, so hopefully I allowed myself the expert with just the one rewind. So hopefully the one rewind will be enough to... I know that it probably won't be enough, but hopefully it'll keep us from just dying repeatedly. Like, hopefully, we don't lose this group. And I'm not restarting. Because I don't think I put Iron Man on, but really, that's how you gotta play this kind of game. That's how I'm gonna be doing things on the channel. If you haven't noticed in Torment, whatever happened. It's like Lost, folks.
Operator, are you there? Good. I was afraid you didn't make it out. Headquarters is gone. Most of our agents have been captured or killed, and our accounts all frozen. I don't know how the corporations found us, but you can bet they won't give up now that they've had a taste of blood. The Jet's stealth rig should keep us hidden if we keep moving, but Incognita can't survive long on backup power. She's got 72 hours, tops. We need to mount a counterattack before then, or we'll be defenseless against their scans. If that happens, we may as well just crash this thing into the ocean. You've never seen the inside of a corporate deprogramming chamber. I won't see the inside of another. Incognita is scanning for targets of opportunity where we can replenish our supplies. Follow her leads and gather what resources you can. I'll run through our contacts and see what favors I can call in. We're going to need all of the advantages we can find in the coming days.
Okay, so my base loadout here. So the first thing I'm going to mention is we're playing with the expansion. So the expansion includes the third day of time. In the original, there was 48 hours, but now we go up to 72, which is only relevant just because that's something I feel like mentioning.
Executives are notoriously slack when it comes to network security, and their terminals are full of interesting information. We found a lightly guarded executive complex here. Get in, find the computer, and steal their contact list. Then we'll have our pick of future targets.
Bam. So we're going to find the corporate directory terminal and retrieve the information. And the reward is we get more options of places to go. It's just the base opening mission. It's supposed to be, a nice little, even it just gives you a base to get in and get your feet under you, no matter the difficulty.
Infiltration successful.
So, this is Invisible Ink.
Bad news, operator. They caught us completely by surprise, so we have no firepower with us. The guards' weapons are gene-coded to their owner and useless to us. We're going to have to make do with what we can find along the way. We've beamed you through the security grid. You should be somewhere near the target, but you'll need to look for it. Get the list and find a transport pad to escape. But be quick about it. They noticed a disturbance when we ported in, and their alarm level is already rising.
She did just cover like all of the game systems right away there. So if you haven't played, in every mission we're gonna have at least the 2 primary objectives: find whatever we're here to find, A, and B, get out alive. Now the get out alive part is the interesting part, because I'm going to come through to here. The secondary objective is to find and steal credits, which we will do. Obviously, we're thieves. But note how we're here. This is not the way out. To get out alive, like you said, we have to find a transfer pad. So what that often amounts to is we're going to go through the level. We'll find stuff in whatever order, and then we'll find out that more than likely, because it's procedurally generated, it's not to screw us. It's just how it works out. The lift will be over here somewhere. The thing we need to steal will be over here somewhere, and there'll be guards like all over here blocking your way in. It's just how it works out. It's just so it's interesting because you want to explore the floors and stuff so you can find everything. But that brings us to the alarm level. As she mentioned, the alarm level rises as the longer we're here. So each turn it'll fill a little wedge in, and every time it fills up, the level itself will go up. As it goes up, more things will happen that'll, be bad for us. Security cameras, higher firewall strengths, and stuff like that. So, right now, I've got nothing else I can do, so we're gonna kind of just move ourselves around. So the first thing is, look, we can move around and stuff. We get to see where we're going. All of our movement is controlled by AP. Characters have different amounts. Decker's got base 9. International is 8. So movement takes a point to move a space, or other things will take a point. Like peeking, I can look through a closed door here, take a peek. That takes a point, but I do see what's through it. Note there's like a little bit of, hey, you can't see right where you're right around the corners of the door, but you do get to peer down. Now you can split up turns, which is very convenient because I've seen what's down there, but I don't know what's over here. So let's come around here. Oh, dead end. Cool. So we're going this way for everything. Procedure generated, folks. So move her back across, and there she is. Decker's going to open the door. There's a little more info. Step out. And he's going to move here because then he's hidden. I'm going to close the door. Closing the door costs nothing, but just in case somebody comes through this door, it'll block line of sight. And there's nothing to... yeah, cool. End the turn. Enemy level 1. They got a little wedge here. Now it's my turn. This is just explaining the security. I've already explained that. Power drip. We'll get to that in a second. We still have nothing to hack, so I'm not going to explain that yet. But so far, yeah, basically, it's, appears to be, it's a fairly simple, there's a door here, there's a door down here. This door is red, it needs a key card. Oh, and I didn't leave myself enough AP to look through the door. So I'm going to put Decker in ambush, so that way if somebody comes through the door, he can take them out. Let's take a peek. Nothing again. Okay. Level is surprisingly underpopulated. Ugh. They don't love this either. Nowhere to hide. Okay. We haven't heard a guard yet. We have our one rewind if this all goes to hell. But oh, okay. So here we go. So it's a stealth game, but how do you make that work and feel like cool and not feel like you want to feel like the game is about how it makes you feel, and there's a certain amount of how do you make it feel cool? Like if it was like a traditional stealth game, there'd be lots of hiding and stuff, and just going around this corner, play Metal Gear Solid, you know, hide from the camera underneath it. But this game went a different route. To make you feel like a badass, you have access to incognita. Okay, it's this crazy hacking tool. You've got different programs you can install. We have one to generate power and one that spends power at the moment. Our generator is power drip. We get a point of power each turn. And then for 2 power, we can break 1 firewall. I mentioned firewalls earlier. So everything that you want to hack basically tends to have a firewall on it. So use that. And normally you can only hack things you can see, but Incognita has a little wireless scanner that lets her hack things from further around. So we're gonna. Oh, I gotta click on the camera. Oh, okay. Hack the other camera. Let's go back. So there's guys in this room, both sides. Hopefully nobody's on patrol because we are in trouble if they are. So unfortunately, the way these guards are set up means we can't go in that room at the moment, the way it stands. So we're gonna come over here, take a peek in this door. Back here. We managed to get to the other side here of this security door, which is sweet. Oh, in space. Press tab. This is the power supply for this laser through the grid, but we don't have to go back that way, so we're not going to waste energy to hack it. General good rule of thumb is to close doors behind you. It's just a safety thing. You do not want to get snuck up from behind and get caught. I will get caught at some point, and I'll explain how getting caught works, you know, when I get caught. Till that point, who cares, right? As long as I don't get caught, what does it matter how the mechanic works? Maybe I'll never get caught. I will get caught. Okay, another peek. There's nothing down there. Actually, wait a second. This guy, I thought this guy was in front of the door. He's not in front of the door. So this is just procedural generation at its finest here, folks. We've got camera. We've got guard, facing guard, in a room with a bench and a couple plants in it. It's a Zen break room, I guess. So they're just hanging. Incognita can also use her wireless scanner you can take power from consoles that are hanging around. Normally I'd have to go next to it if I was Decker here or anybody else in the game. But Incognita's a little wireless scanner that lets me detect this, also lets me hack power from afar. Wow, there's too much power to even use, so I'm going to take it all right now. Peek through here. Nothing else to hack. Oh no, wait, no, those are safes. It's been a while, folks. It's been a while. Hack both these safes. Come out. Grab the power. And yeah, we're gonna step in. There's nobody here, so we're just gonna step in front of the door. And with Decker here, we're gonna. I was really hoping I could step in there, but it's fine. Move into the room, move down here. Even on expert here, this first level is surprisingly easy. They're activating additional cameras. I don't see any of them. I will take another look on Incognita, but still don't see any. Alright. Run him over here. Stick him in an ambush. We're gonna come back to Incognita. Open the door. Let's go with thieves. Right here. More safes. Hack that. Snatch the power from that. We don't have energy to peek through, so we are going to go into ambush just in case. nothing in here but safes. Guards are on the other side of the building. Safes are over here. How they doing, folks? Now, on harder modes, there would be more guards. There will be more added cameras. There will be more. There will be drones. Stuff gets a lot more hectic. This just the beginning. Okay, we got a camera in this room. It's got 2 firewalls on it, so we're gonna have to cast this twice, which is gonna use a decent amount of power, but it'll be worth it to let us know what's in that room, which is just the elevator, which is the way out here. So now you see what I was saying about how the level gets constructed. Because here we have the elevator over here, but we still haven't even found what we're looking for yet. So we are gonna have to come back over here, even though we inserted over here. Also, if what we need is here, I'm gonna lose my mind. So, because we know it's there, we'll send Decker back this way, just in case. Having your agents split up can be good for covering ground, but if they're split up, nobody is there to help if something goes wrong. Having 2 agents together is good for fairly obvious reasons, as you can imagine. They're secret agents, you get to, imagine all the movie things. One agent distracts the guards while the other agent is off doing something shady or getting behind them. Okay. Swung that door open. Bad. Yep. So we got good news and bad news. The good news is we got a safe. Bad news is I'm about to hack this camera to reveal that where I need to be is actually through this door. Oh, is this part of this room? Wait. Oh, what? I thought this was a different room. Oh, that is actually fantastic. Never mind. It's gonna work just fine. Decker can come on through. Okay. So. Move International up there. And we'll stop there in a second. It's like a little shop on the go because everything, all the gameplay. There's a little outside management, but all the gameplay is done in here. So, as part of what you're doing while you're stealing stuff, hacking stuff, doing your job, getting out alive, fighting with guards, you also have to go, oh wait, there's a shop here. Do I want to run somebody over there to shop? So, first what we're going to do here, we're going to show off the sprint mechanic. You can move faster by sprinting, but you make noise. But we've already seen there's nobody like over here with International. So we're going to run Decker. And this turn.
Alarm level 2. Firewalls increased.
Alarm level went up again.
Security enhanced.
So now all of the firewalls are stronger. This is just a cost efficiency thing. So now it's going to cost 3 firewall breaks to get into there, which is 12 power at 2 apiece. We're going to do it, obviously, because that's what we have to do to get the job done. But step up. Ew. Ew. Okay. Peek. We're going to come in here. I think that's a camera, but I'm not sure, so we're going to peek. Oh, it's a guy. Whew. Okay, that's not the worst. We'll take care of that. We can take care of that. Just gonna put her in an ambush for now. And we're gonna send Decker here to shop. Okay. So, what do we got here? There are 2 things, there are 2 types of things. There's augments, which each agent can have, I believe, 2 base augments, which you can raise by going on missions, which I'll explain. And then you've got weapons and stuff, and they all fit into their inventory, and inventory size is something you can spend credits to level up. Credits are both your experience and your money, basically. These are things I can't use because I don't have the appropriate skill. I want here? So, gel injectors. These let my agent increase my agent's AP by 3, but it goes down 1 per alarm level. So it makes my agents faster at the beginning, but if I get stuck at a place for a while and the alarm gets to level 4 or 5 or 6, I'll actually have less movement than I started with. And so it's kind of... Here, though, the Volt Disruptor is nice. Our little stunners, stun guns that we have to start have a 3-turn cooldown. But this one lets us consume power to use it. And then, because Decker can hold extra, all 3, we're actually gonna... We'll choose if we want to spend the power or the cooldown needed. Nobody's coming through here, so we're just gonna stand in the middle. So, this guy is not moving. He's right there. And I can't just step people out or they'll get noticed. So, got International here. She's ambushing. Remember I said sprint makes noise? Well,
Did you hear that?
make a bunch of noise. Get him in here. So, he's coming to investigate.
Stop there.
Oh, well, fuck. Oh, we can still KO him. I did hit her to ambush, right? Well, first off, this is why I left 1 rewind. Because sometimes you just... It's not even like what you meant to do where you screw up. That's why I have the 1 rewind. So, secondly, here's how it works when you get caught. When you get caught, you can either, if you are close enough, you can stun them. You know, you get in there and stun. But, if, for example, you're caught in the lines, I believe you got 2 options. Either you need somebody to come in and break the line of sight, or you could, I believe you can take 1 space, like to get out of line of sight. But that, I believe that's iffy. Generally, if you get caught, you need somebody to show up and save the day. You need somebody to break line of sight, like you can close a door in their face or something. But if they see you and you go to move and they can shoot you, you know, you're SOL. Here, close enough. We just hit him with the KO. Then we're gonna sprint with Decker again because we know we're good.
The executive terminal is the large device with the simplified controls. There.
Hack this up. And then let's do that. God damn it. Okay. Fine, we'll take the site list.
Good job. You've got the site list. They
Get
noticed
back
you
out.
poking about and have changed
We're
up
gonna
their
leave
patrols.
International here
Be careful on your way out.
because stun gun only KOs for 2 turns, but they stay KO'd if I stand on top of them. And then it was super chip. I don't need the security pass card. It doesn't get me out of here any faster. So we're gonna end the turn. So while those dumbass guards were sitting there for a while, they're now aware something is up. We're gonna come over here with Decker. We're gonna hand her sight list so Decker has full AP again, so he can sprint next turn. Walk him over there. Actually, I probably should have walked into where she's standing. That's fine. We're just gonna have her drag the body a couple feet down, and then our agents will be ready to go together next turn.
Alarm level 3.
Oh no.
Additional guard controls. Evasion
Okay.
recommended.
Not the end of the world. First off, audible. We're stealing the key card.
Warning.
Get there. Gotta turn this. How far? Oh, okay. Do not like where she ends up in that room if we just go to that room. Brought that guard with me. It's fine. Pick him up. Step forward. Drop him. this way. Close the door. Wait a turn. Okay, he's going that way. That's good for us. We're back up. There's nobody that way. Good. We're gonna move to here. Close that door. That dude threw out the way go. But right here next to Decker. Let's see. Oh gosh. Oh, he went the other way. Whew. So we lost that guy. Too far away to here. This guy's back away, so we do want to make progress forward. There, we're gonna peek around. That guy went that way, but we don't know if he's not coming back. So we're gonna set the ambush. We're gonna stick her. Here into this wall. And this. I don't think if this guy comes back in here, he'll be able to see far enough. If we can, we're screwed. Oh, I didn't realize there were 2 guards in there. Good thing we stopped. Okay. This guy's. We can't get all the way through this room with both. And this guy's gonna come back through. Just gonna come over here. Snap this dude off with the KO. Loot him while he's down. Yeah, we're taking the med gel. We're not running at this point. Win, and we're good to go. Oh, I didn't close the door behind me.
Huh?
Oh, I thought we were good. We're not good.
Invasion recommended.
I think. Like this, yeah. David's neck. Okay. He's got nothing to steal. Oh, because he's in order to prevent you from farming, the extra security guards they bust in on the elevators. Don't actually have anything on them. We're gonna close that door. We know we need to go through that door. Right there. There's no door here. Okay. Put him down there. Just in case.
Investigating the area.
Okay, that's fine. That's fine. Open the door back up. Through. Step through. Close. Step through. Close. And that should get us out. We should be fine. Whew. Okay, I shouldn't have. I should have known better than to talk shit about the level to its face.
What was that?
That's like asking for it to start kicking my ass. That's not like it is. That is asking for it. And then, yeah, I just shouldn't have done that. I shouldn't have provoked it. Once things got going, things got going. And that's kind of how this game goes. Can you get in the door? Okay, no, you can't. There. Whew.
Investigating the area.
Okay. So we got out. We made it. Use the teleporter, and we out.
Excellent work, operator. Now to sift through the data and find the juiciest targets.
Nice. Mission report. We alerted 3 guys. We distracted 2. 11 of them was 24, but we didn't kill anybody, which is nice. We didn't hack the power supply because we didn't have to. We walked around that laser. Everything else we hacked, which is good. And yeah, we spent 500, but we gained more than that. Our net worth went up, and we scooped up the med gel too on the way out, which is sweet. Let's see. First off, while having the extra hacking is sweet, I also kind of want you to be able to go faster. having her be able to keep up with Decker is like super important. And then I'm gonna upgrade Decker's strength just so he can carry one more item because he's already got the cloaking rig. So I do want to keep both disruptors on me. And yeah. Cool. Incognita's still where she's at. And alright. We're all good. Next time on Invisible Ink, I'm not going to provoke the game. Step 1. And then step 2, we're going to find the best target and get to work. Until then, folks, you know the deal. Have a great life. Peace.